We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. Just two normal guys hanging out, having fun, right, guy number two?
Yeah, guy number one. Watching sports with girls is a pain. They don't know the rules, there's no time to explain.
Throw me the baseball.
Now toss me the pigskin.
Now feed me the rock.
Now give me the rock.
I started them on simple calisthenics, then gradually worked them up to rudimentary game skills, and finally advanced competitive theory. It was probably due to the advanced American teaching techniques that we were able to bridge the generations of isolation and communicate so successfully.
Yeah, thanks to my pops bringing up that clip for going, I think that's what Scotty Brooks first taught him as, the Thunder get ready for, some more of these finals, because they have to bounce back now. That's probably just a little glimpse of what their practices look like.
I would say so.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the Weekly Sports Report. After missing a week, we came back strong. Whew, been busy. Car busting down.
Jobs.
That
feces mad.
But we are on it now, and starting off, screw the playoff talk. We're going different this time.
Yes.
LaDainian Tomlinson wisely retires as a Charger, even though he got tattoos on his calf of both teams that he's played
He's
for.
a Charger.
No horned frog tattoos,
no.
as far as I know.
That needs to change. Another topic.
Yeah. But now he's officially done. A little tears were shed, but he finished as I think third most in all touchdowns for scored, and that was a good draft for the Chargers, especially since they got Breeze and Tomlinson in that same exact draft.
LT and a cool Breeze joined their team. The one memory I'll keep of him for my entire life, the year after Sean Alexander sets the single-season touchdown record, who breaks it? That guy.
But if you saw it, but you felt.
Thanks, LT.
Yeah, little head flip.
Oh,
and he was never good at putting mail in the correct slot.
No.
With that dark shade. You gotta get lighter! Get lighter, LaDainian! But he'll have plenty of time to think and watch as the NBA Finals are now underway. OKC popping out first game. Oh, here we go. They got the rest. Here's exactly how it happened with the Lakers. And then the Heat all of a sudden take the two games. Whoa, teetering back. Now, is there going to be a parade in Seattle if Miami takes the Thunder out?
Let's put it this way. This tried and true Cavalier fan had to dust something off. I got something gross to show you.
Oh!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a LeBron James Cavs jersey. I haven't watched a second of these here finals. Season's basically over. In fact, you know what? I can't do this. I can't work with this jersey. That's uncalled for.
Jazz flute is for little fairy boys.
Okay, you know what? That's uncalled for. I can't work with this woman.
Can't do it.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Back in a sec. Tell him what you need to
He's
tell
in
him.
our changing room trailer. Just kind of dusting himself off. He's in the powder room right now. He's getting real cute. Real cute.
I got a present for you. Take it. Take it. My long johns were attached to that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go, Meg.
I don't want them.
Take them. Hey, are my long johns tied to the end of those?
No.
Oh, God.
Now, you are good. You have officially dismantled the studio. That is my room.
Yes.
But we are back.
Season's over.
Worth it, I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, finals. What do you got?
Let's just go the Heat. Let's just hope for the Heat, which is sad that rooting for LeBron this much and Dwayne Wade and all them and Chris Bosh. You don't want to root for them, but it's evil and more evil, so it's a little less slimy. So you got to go for the Heat. I'm hoping. They're up the game.
I'm rooting for them, but I've been saying this whole time: the champs coming out of the West. Can't go against my word.
Okay. All right. And speaking of champs, and still speaking of champs out of the West, Sacramento Kings. Woo! Dribbling balls, Pucks.
Isaiah
no.
Thomas.
No. Last time we do that because the Los Angeles Kings have officially hoisted the cup. Stanley.
You take the first letter from each name, assign it a number, add them all up, and shove it up your butt.
Oh,
Number
Stanley.
8 seed tearing through. Gretzky got to be crying.
Oh, man.
My boys did it. So
Barry Melrose
props to
got
them.
one up.
Yep, and New Jersey made it a game. Everyone's just, oh, we're gonna sweep them. Oh, this ain't gonna be. Hey, Jersey at least got 2. Okay,
There were
Made
some
it
people-
somewhat of a series.
There were some people saying like, oh man, the Kings are going to be the first team to not be down in the entire series. I mean, New Jersey was written off. And then it came back strong, made it, like you said, made it fun. The thing I liked most about it is the Kings got to win it on their home ice. That was cool. Win it in front of their fans. And you know what didn't happen? Bunch of fires, bunch of turned over police cars.
Yeah.
They just had a fun winning their game. No.
I guess it has to be basketball for that to happen.
Yeah,
for,
it seems like the
cars to
Lakers,
tip.
Laker and Dodger fans are just not the ones you want to do anything
Win
with.
or lose, cars are getting tipped. I don't quite get that. But on to baseball news now with Roger Clemens. He's, I guess, officially acquitted of these charges, but that's still sort of, OJ was acquitted.
OJ did it.
OJ did it.
I think we should get no roommates. Yeah, maybe we should.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty.
What the hell? What? Maybe we should get new roommates. Yeah, maybe we should.
Now is he Hall of Fame now that he's acquitted? I mean, it kind of feels like there's this asterisk here, and it seems like his accomplishments are way back in the rear view, because all these trials and all these, all this person comes up and then, saying stuff, and it's like, where do you sort of put this?
Yeah, an 8-year-old thinks he's a dude who's been on trial for 5 years.
Yeah.
What is really hard about it, and I was totally like, no, he shouldn't get in anyway. I was listening to JT the Brick yesterday, ironically enough. He said, look, he fought the law, and the law lost. He took them down. He looked them in the face and said, look, I didn't do it, and I'll go in front of you guys and say I didn't do it. He won.
Yeah.
So technically, the evidence against him, he's eligible, and now you just look at his numbers. Numbers say he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I would have a hard time making him a first ballot Hall of Famer, but what's keeping him out? We've got no evidence that he actually did it.
It's kind of like, what more does he have to do?
Yeah.
It's still sort of, you have to put him in there. It's not like every person in the Hall of Fame has to be a good judge of character.
Ty
There
Cobb,
are
done.
plenty of
Racist.
people, and Honus Wagner, and all these, like, those old-time ball players where, if anyone were to do that now, they'd be spit on. But, what... Can't we just do baseball qualifications, and then you kind of blend in the law, and then it's sort of the steroid use, and it's getting all muddled up to where it's like, what good are the numbers now if they're later found out? I don't know.
Well, and that's what's rough about it is we almost should have a room that is from this era, and that sucks for guys like Griffey and Frank Thomas because all evidence says they had nothing to do with this, but they should have like an 80s, 90s era where it's like these guys are in, they had great numbers. Some of them might be inflated a bit. Yeah. And it's like, thanks, Players Association, for just letting it. You said.
Yeah. But one person who I don't really think is juicing because he's pitching pretty nicely, R.A. Dickey.
Dickey. Knuckleball. If you're juicing with a knuckleball. Wow. It's knuckleball time.
Yeah, he struck out 13 and wow, I think he pitched another one-hitter.
Two in a row. And a lot of people think the first one should have been a no-hitter because the play David Wright tried to make was really difficult.
The barehanded, and it's hard to fault an all-star third baseman for that. But
if he or Adrian Beltre can't make the play, I think that's, you can't get too unhappy with him. No, all right, Dickie, former Mariner.
Of course.
By the way.
Of course.
Totally finding himself at 37. He wrote a book. Should have waited a couple years because the last chapter is not done being written. All-Star Game started for sure. And Ubaldo Jimenez had a great first half a couple years ago and totally faltered. So it's too early. But if you're bringing up Cy Young stuff early, He's on the short
All
list.
right, all right. And speaking of the good pitching gem, since this last show, we've had some no-nos here. The Mariners. Of course it takes us 6 pitchers.
No. I think you pitched.
I think, I was warming up in case
They needed a lefty.
I was the 7th, and they're like, no, you can stay.
Yeah.
You can stay. I go, all right, because Millwood, he got done pretty early. Yeah, he hurt. And then a perfect game pitch, as if Humber at Safeco ain't enough.
Kane is able.
Perfectly.
Go ahead and punch me.
Able.
In the face.
Jeez.
Ron Artest.
Yeah. Wow. At the Cove, at the McCovey Cove, he pitching lights out.
It was against the Astros, but still. Their pitching has been bad, not so much their batting. And we did it against the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Minus Matt Kemp, but we did it against the Dodgers.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And currently at Safeco, lightning bats. Have you seen them?
If I do, I'll let you know.
Caught at the warning track. Woo! Caught at the warning track. And then Justin Smoke whining. He going like, I know I got into that first one, but that second one I tore into. And then they're just warning track shots. That's not going to cut it. And I don't get why we always lose at Safeco because, granted, not the finest hitter's ballpark you can imagine, but everyone else seems to score runs except us. If home runs aren't working for you, don't go for the home runs. Justin Smoke's variety of bat. I can either strike out or I can hit the home runs.
Jay Buhner, Richie Sexton,
what I can
same
do.
idea.
Yeah, so if that home run power ain't working, listen, Michael Saunders can hit them. He can hit liners out.
Colonel Saunders, man.
The Colonel!
I just want runs and the ability to win at Safeco. Tired of this whining. Bring the fences in. What are we in, Little League? What?
Gappers. We have huge gaps. Shop at the Gap. You don't need home runs. Chicks don't dig the long ball the way they used to, okay? Just put it where they hit it where they ain't.
Yeah.
You gotta hit them where they ain't.
You don't have to hit it out.
No.
Oh.
Chicks dig winning ball clubs.
Yeah.
Sir.
We can go pull them. I'm sure that, well, that came out wrong. But we can pull a bunch of...
Yeah.
We could survey women, and I'm sure they'd say wins over home runs.
And I don't know if anyone else caught it, but at Occidental Park, Sonic's rally was held. At first it was initially, a few hundred that showed up, but the tallies in the 4,000s, 5,000s, 6,000s, number sort of varies, but a lot of people coming back to speak on behalf of what could happen to potentially bring back teams and have a stadium built. Ideally, still have it at Queen Anne somewhere, maybe renovate Key Arena. Not gonna happen. I think that'd be nice to have it in Queen Anne.
It would be nice. Footprint's not big enough. You're trying to put my foot into a baby's shoe.
Okay.
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh, and my foot is a hockey skate. Not gonna fit in a basketball area.
Got it.
But Gary Payton, Detlef Schrempf, Sean Kemp, Chris Hansen, Slick Watts, all there. Amazing thing. And Seattle Times, even Condo. Bob Condotta, like 1,000 or 2,000. I can't say what I'd really like to say, even with all the polling stuff I said before. That is terrible, Seattle Times. You should be ashamed of yourself
Stick
with
to
your
you dub
slanted
football Condotta
reporting.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Slanted numbers, Mariners 4-8. Not much analysis needed for that. They have 2 at Arizona, 3 San Diego, 1 versus San Diego. I don't know. Let's go
Most of those are
3 wins.
on the road.
3 wins, 2
Well, 4, because they're on the road for most of them.
Can't hit at the safe.
Nope.
We don't know the combination, I guess. Victory, formation.
I play basketball. I wear a headband.
Yes, you do.
They're kind of nasty.
They
after
collect.
a game.
They collect.
Chicks don't dig the long ball. They dig. That's funny headband though.
She's like, thank you, LeBron. Put it on. Look.
Oh.
That's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
And sticking with the Heat, I think Chris Bosh need to learn how to high five. What am I talking about? Wow. Yeah, Rony Turioff, Gonzaga. That's great, but Bosh, fresh off the abdominal strains, he just can't get the high fives right. Get your game and your high fives right, boy.
It's like the Dumb and Dumber thing, huh?
the high-five and white guy.
4 Week Sports Sport. It's good. Still Cake Week is out.